Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today there's no Legend League episode. Why exactly is that the case? Well, a lot of you guys said that 7 days straight only Queen Charge Hybrid would be kind of boring, and I agree. I agree that only Queen Charge Hybrid would be boring, so we're skipping out on day 4. Obviously I will show you guys right now the result of the day 4, which was not the best to be honest, but what we want to do today is something except hybrid. So tomorrow we will keep going with our Legend League series, so you guys won't have to miss out on it too much, and then we will do the 3 last days, like just all of them, but the day number 4, like just the middle part of it, we should skip that just to make sure that, well, we have a little bit of fun with something else. And today we're going for live war attacks, and on this one we're going with something which is not Queen Charge Hybrid, so you guys can have keep some fun. And if you guys looking out for some special armies, whatever, or like for your own armies and how I use them, well, the first one is going to be a Lalo attack, and the second one is going to be a Dragon attack. So if you want to watch any of those, make sure to watch the video. And well, we're starting off with the Lalo attack. On this base, the first thing which comes to mind is like this charge into this long alley basically next to the town hall, because you can take out so much, like the single Inferno Tower, the town hall, air defense, 2 scatter shots, the enemy royal champion, maybe even the enemy queen. It kind of depends on how my queen is stepping in this long channel, but well, either way, this should be a pretty good entry for us. So how exactly can we accomplish it that our queen is going into this channel? We can do that with just taking out the left side with our king, the right side with our baby dragon, and then just charging our queen in between. That's the goal for this one. And well, after that, you can see with taking off the sweeper, the Lalo is pretty simple. The Lalo is pretty simple because the other sweeper is kind of wasted with pointing towards the upper side, so that's not too hard to get through, to be honest. But well, that shouldn't be the problem, especially because we still have the Slammer left, which is crazy considering how much we're taking out with this queen charge. And well, this is just Lalo direction, right? That's simple it is. The only thing which we cannot mess up is the Lalo, but I don't think that it's going to be too tough, because we can drop on most of the defenses just tons of loons, and then just for the back. And I think I will use on the right o'clock side, on the 3 o'clock side, 3 o'clock side, the Slammer. So what we're going to do is using 1 power potion, because we're going to need that for the second attack, because I don't have all of the troops maxed yet on this account. You can see it's still on iTzu, on my rushed account. So well, we're getting slowly there with our heroes, but the troops are taking way longer and they're taking for ages. So we need this power potion for the second attack. I mean, we take it for the minions for the first one as well. We won't watch this live attack, so let's get straight into the first one and see if we can triple this one, or is something unexpected is happening, or let's just see. I mean, we haven't attacked this base yet, so we don't know anything about it. Let's see. We have 3 H's, 3 freeze, and 3 heals, 3 haste spell. That's what we are going with on this one. I don't think that we will need too many rages for our charge. That's the idea behind that. So let's get started with the king on the outside, and then we're starting with the baby dragon, and then with the queen in between. So first off, everything is looking really good. Since the Archer Tower is not maxed, we do not have to deploy a second loon, which is awesome for us. So the baby dragon can do everything he needs to do. And now the wall breakers in behind, most of the wall breakers behind, loons in behind, and now the free spell for the Inferno Tower. It's close, but we got it in time. So now our queen is doing her thing in the channel, and the queen is actually, oh my, this Coco Loon is genius. We got trolled by the Black Mine, and then the Coco Loon did his thing. That was awesome. That was perfect. Nice. Okay, what we're doing right now, we just poison up the enemy clan castle, because, well, my king is kind of tanky, so he should be able to deal with that. The next rage, just to make sure that we're getting through the town hall. Kind of unlucky with how the town hall is roasting our healers, but I mean, whatever. Queen is now taking out the enemy royal champ, so we can get started with our Lalo on this one. Most of the loons just like in the beginning. Warden in behind, couple of more loons in behind. Now the next Lava Hound on the right side, just to make sure that everything is tanked. More loons on the right side as well. Queen ability. Now the Slammer on the right side. And like only the loons will just like pass through everything over here. There's not too much damage on our loons, which is awesome. And now I don't ask me why I dropped this freeze. I thought the king would have way more health than he actually had. So don't even ask. So right now we still have our royal champion. I have no clue where to place her because right now it's looking really good. We even have our warden ability left. Our queen is now getting closer to the enemy Inferno Tower, which means she will die. It's sad, but that's how it works, right? Like the queen has to sacrifice her. And now we're using the last haste, using the warden ability. Nothing is dying from the queen. Everything is looking really good. We have tons of minions and pups on the right side. As long as there's no freaking red mine, we should be alright. And now only the enemy queen is still left. And we have so many troops alive. That attack was crazy, actually. This queen charge killed this base completely. Like this long channel was crazy nice for us. So the first attack is already out of the books. Like we're done. So the next one is going to be a nice attack with dragons. So let's see on how we figure out that we might go with dragons and how exactly are we going to do the attack. Let's see, and let's jump over to the second attack. After the first one was pretty successful, we have to say. It was pretty successful. The queen charge went perfectly. And well, now let's get over it and let's get into the next base. And this one is already scouted, already attacked. So let's see on what the attacker did. And the most important things which we want to have a highlight on is, first off, Tesla. Where are the Tesla? Second of all, what is in the clan castle? That's like the most important things. And in addition to that, we already figured out, obviously, that all of the expos are set to ground, which is obviously a huge thing if you want to attack the base with ground. So he's getting started with his king on the left side, and well, a baby dragon as well. There's a black mine over there. We should remember that for later on. And now the witches are in behind. Now the king is getting closer to the entry point. There's the first, there's the second, there's the third Tesla already. Okay, all of the Tesla are over there. Or like at least 4 Tesla are over there. Now the most important thing is now what is in the clan castle. What is in the clan castle? Let's see when it's coming out. By the way, when you're going with earthquakes, try to not activate the tunnel. That's super important. So now 3 ice cones. Okay, that's already everything we need to know. We have the Tesla location. We have a couple of black mines, which we hopefully remember. And we have the clan castle. So that are the most important things. So now let's take a look at the base at our own. Like I said, the first thing is, which is really important for us, is this base has 4 ground expos. So we do not want to mess with that. Then in addition to that, it has like 3 ice columns, which means like this base is meant to defend ground. So we want to do something with air. So obviously we could do something sneaky like Sui Lado, whatever. But since we did already Lado, we want to do something else. So we want to go with dragons. So the next thing is we see the sweepers as well. They are pointing somewhere else. They're pointing towards the tunnel, which means we do want to take out the tunnel with something else. So what we're doing now, we have the king on the left. We have on the right side on the mortar ice golem. And on the 6 o'clock side, we have the queen. And then on the right side, we want to bounce actually the wizard tower. How do we do that? We would use 2 bowlers to make sure that we can get rid of the wizard tower, because as you guys saw a second ago, the storage has more HP than the wizard tower. This means the bowler should easily bounce the wizard tower and funnel my queen perfectly into the tunnel. So we do like a double layer wall break. And this is what we want to take away with our heroes, like only the king and the queen. So later on we have the 2 sweepers. One is pointing towards the tunnel, which we completely eliminated with this Sui, and then the second one is coming like pointing towards the right side, which is completely whatever. So what we want to do, we want to come through this channel basically and funnel the upper side with baby dragons and loons, and then at the top side an electron, just to make sure that everything is getting pushed into the core even deeper. That's the plan. And then on the right side on the back end we have our royal champ. That's already it. It's a bit more fancy, I have to say, and I think it would be way more safer, most likely with Lalo, for example. But like I said, we want to mix it up. We want to do some different attack strategies in this video. Give you guys a bit more variety. So this is what we're going to do. So I think the Sui should work pretty good. It's a bit more like risky in that sense, but I think it should be alright. Double checking if we have everything. We have the Air Warden, we have the Slammer with us. We don't want to use the Blimp for the Electron. We want to use the Slammer. And yeah, Like the defense are not in range for our wall breakers, which is awesome. They're not in range of the boulders, which should be over there. And yeah, ready to go. Ready to go. Double checking one more time everything because I'm super paranoid whenever I go into attack that I miss something. Yeah, well, I guess I have everything. So let's double check one more time, and then let's get started. We're going to start with the king, then ice golem, and then the queen and the boulders. So everything so far is looking pretty good. No unexpected Tesla since we already spotted all of them. Boulder bounce on the right side is looking awesome. First wall break worked without any problems, and now the wizard tower is gone. Next set of wall breakers, since there are no more wall breaker traps, everything's looking perfect for now. Ice golem is not dying, which is kind of unexpected. I thought the defense would deal way more damage. Now something is on my queen. The king is not going where he's supposed to. I just hope that the clan cast is not coming out. We have nearly no troops to lure out or to lure away the ice golems, which suck. Which should I have? Okay, another black mines over. Why is someone having so many black mines on one freaking side? We triggered the next black mine over there. Now the dragons in behind. Couple of more loons over here since we knew there are black mines from the first attack. So everything, the bear dragon is kind of unfortunate, but another black mine over. Holy, why? But okay, either way. Now the next, the freeze on the top side for my slammer. And now the heal spell for the core. All of the dragons are pathing into it. Rage and clone spell at the top side. This is actually looking pretty good for us. Now let's lure the clan castle away. And well, actually, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm not sure if it's working too well. We have one more rage, and we still have the warden ability. But the warden, take a look. Where the freaking... What the heck? Where's my warden going? What the heck? We have one dragon, our warden ability. What? Why? Okay, but let's get back to the attack. Can we... Like, that was the warden pathing. Like, what the freaking... Why? Okay, let's get back to the dragons. But the ice golem seemed to somehow completely wreck my attack with tanking for the last Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower has like 0 HP because he got hit by the Royal Champ. But nothing is going for the freaking Inferno Tower. And with all of our dragons dying due to our warden being a retard, like, come on, warden, like... Why would you not stick to the big... I already placed him at the top side of the dragons. We will rewatch this in a second. But I'm nearly 100% sure that we placed the warden at the top side of the dragons. How did he end up on the bottom? Not even close to any dragons. What was he doing? Like, that's so freaking annoying. Like, this decision making by where he's attacking from is so... I don't know. But I guess this 1 million is not making it to the Inferno Tower. 97%. That's unfortunate. Well, let's rewatch that and blame it one more time on the dragons. I have to say I did a couple of mistakes by my own. First off, I lost the baby dragon kind of early on, which was stupid. I should have placed the loons first. But the entry, the beginning, the opener worked out perfectly. That worked pretty well for us. The wall break and everything worked super smooth. The ice golem did his thing, perfectly placed over there. Now everything's looking good. Queen is going for the town hall. King is going for the wall. I don't know why, but he's going for the wall. That's fine either way. Queen is now getting their abilities getting used. So far everything is looking still good. And now the ice golems are coming out. Without the ice golems, I think this would have been an overkill 3-star. But, well, like I said, we lost the first Bear Dragon due to a black mine, which could have saved our attack as well in the end. Now, as you guys can see, we dropped the warden at the top side of the dragons, like at the top side. And I highlighted one more time the bear dragon, but still, it's easier for me to blame it on the warden. So now he's already traveled to the bottom. Now he's traveling even further to the bottom. Like, okay, he's still following the bigger group. What? But why is he now like going even further? What? Is there like a magnet at the tunnel is dead, buddy. You do not have to go there. Like, that's useless. What are you doing? And now he's where the tunnel was located in the beginning. What should I have done differently? Like, where should I have placed the warden to make sure that he's actually going with the big group? And now there's like one dragon I think I should have still saved. I don't know. Was it? I think I activated the vulnerability, right? Like he wasn't on 0 HP or anything, but I don't know. Wasn't the best execution, but the Warden, like what this Warden was doing, that was just stupid. But either way, that's it for today's video. I still hope you guys liked it. I think the plan was crazy, was super nice. Well, sometimes the luck is not on your side. That's how it works in Clash of Clans. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked today's video. And well, always remember, tomorrow we're back with some more legend hits. I hope you guys will still enjoy them, even though I know it's going to be hybrid. But well, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. We stick to one army for the challenge. And guys, one more time, thank you so much. We will see you guys back tomorrow for another one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.